Hello, welcome to the Honest Wargamer. I'm your host, Rob. That's right, that's my name. I'm the host, not the Honest Wargamer. Some people get that a little bit confused, but hello, welcome to the Honest Wargamer. I'm your host, Rob, and today I'm going to be hanging out. I'm going to be building some models. That's right, instead of doing the work I was doing earlier today, this is my rec time, really, and it's just going to be doing it with you, if that's okay with you dudes. My dudes, I know that there's a big channel with some dudes talking on it, but this is just going to be just me talking away. If that's all right with you guys. I tell you what, those packets of like hot chocolate coffee that they do from the Tesco. Whew! Right, so looking forward to this. I've been planning this for a couple of days. To be honest, I don't think I'm going to be able to do much, but just build it and show you. So we'll see how you guys feel about it. I'm on time, which is probably why some of you aren't here right now. You're like, what? Rob's on time. So, this fella, a Chaos Dwarf. Look at this, even Rob. I see you more than my girlfriend at the minute. Well, aren't you lucky? OJ, you've been here all week. It's been really cool. Donaldinho. Oh, you're back. Mr. Hat. The hat is... I don't know where the hat is gone. Hat is gone. Hi, Chris. Put some pants on and paint some Space Wolves. That's right. So you guys have only got me for an hour because I have to go on a call now at 8 to do with the secret project. So I don't have much time, but I want to show you what I'm working on for my future hobby. That's all right. I know you guys, some of you, Donaldinho, you still doing your display board? Chris, you kept painting your Space Wolves, yeah? OJ, you doing any Warhammering right now? Also, hello everyone else. Please feel free to chat. So this is an event. Check this guy, Flukesy, pants on for painting. My pants aren't on. So I'm going to show you what I'm up to. So a bit of a Chaos Dwarf. Here we go. Next week I should be painting some Bull Centaurs, I think. If that's all right with you guys. Although getting a free ticket to the doubles event this weekend has kind of stepped me back a little bit, but I'm not going to say no to that. Plus I want to see some more Warhammer. I want to see how people are playing their armies and what's been going on. Nice, 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 nice. Hi Daisy Duke the dog, hope you're well. How are you all? Tell me what you're up to. I'd like to hear. It's kind of nice doing the day shows. It's like I just go for a little lunch break and come back and hang out with you. I'm not minding it. It's just I'm not getting everything done that I need to do. So I might do a couple of day shows every week in the future. Don't hold me to that yet, not until I've actually decided to do it. But maybe. Horror Show Minis. So this is Redonk, but I printed up standees for a proxy army test game going on tonight. Yeah, man. Horror Show, that's absolutely viable. Did I see, was it a Nurgle thing that I saw earlier? It's not ridiculous at all. You can't be spending hundreds of pounds on an army that you're just testing. That's absolutely viable. Hi, Milky Badger. Hobby Desk is in conservatory, people in glass houses. Okay. Should always wear their pants. Yeah, I'm going to post a photo of it later in the army. It's basically done. Nice. That's good. That gives you a week or so until the tournament, right? It's quite exciting. A little bit jealous. I will see you at Blood and Glory, but I won't be playing AOS. I don't know if I want to change my mind about that, but maybe I will, maybe I won't. OJ, 6 Golden Hunters on the go at the moment, playing Tzeentch for the first time. Playing against Tzeentch? Ooh, okay. I mean, depends what they're taking. Zangor is so tough, although not as good as they once were, so you might be okay. Let's buy the Nurgle army on phone call. Just fine. Just do that. I think you should 100% do printouts of an army, and then play with it for a bit. Me and Nathan, I had my friend Joe came over here the other day, and he just had bases. So Joe Purcell, shout out to Joe Purcell. He just had an army on bases that he wrote the name on. Not even Games Workshop bases, just wooden bases that he wrote the name on. And we played a perfectly fine game. Like, there was no issues with it at all. Like, it was really good for play testing. It actually inspired me to think that I might actually buy a lot of just bases in the future, and then do a lot of play testing here at the Honest Wargamer HQ without models. Play at Blood and Glory. Andy Hughes is the best Legion of Death player. That is the best Legion of Azeroth. Legion of Azeroth. He's the best Legion of World of Warcraft. What? I have been helping Andy with his list, but I secretly know something he doesn't know right now about. I've told him to take the 5-up ignore item on the Bull Centaur Toruk, but I actually think maybe the Griff Feather Charm is better. I haven't told him yet. The WhatsApp group for Chaos Dwarves is probably going to be lit up later. No, I would have that if my Bobo score counted. They haven't put the Bobo score in, have they? For the heats, for the rankings, I don't think so. Which is a bit of a shame. So yeah, it's a bit of a controversy. Is that controversy? I'm going to say it's controversy. Whatever it's called. The Legion of Azeroth. Legion of Asgore. That's fine. I get plenty of things wrong all the time. Right, so this is what's happening. Got this fella. So he's my Chaos Dwarf Demon Smith. This is the plan. Are you guys ready for this? So I've got a base. And then, where's it gone? Boom. On goes this. Yeah? Happy with that? Balewind Vortex for my wizard. Next. Obviously that goes on top of the Balewind Vortex, so you don't need to see this bit. So you've got the high J pick, so then you've got the Balewind Vortex, and then you've got, where have I put it? This. This is one of the scenic bases from Games Workshop. It goes on top. Yeah? Fits on perfectly. Happy with that? Oh, they have the Boba score, not the faction. Thank you. So that's going to go on. And then, probably should just be doing this in stages. And sure, I'll just do it in stages. Let's just do it. In fact, that's not going on though, but this is going on. So we'll do this first. It's John and Nathan's fault for losing it. I always blame them personally. For as many things as I can. Well, in some exciting development news today, Nathan might be going with me to Adepticon next year, which is pretty cool. And I'm very excited if that happens. Right, so, there we go. That's a cool little... so that's just from the Games Workshop Scenic Base. The Hero Base is. That's what it is. Warhammer Rob, I've just been looking at the rankings. I'm 232nd Warhammer Rob. You're doing great. Nailed it. Do you know what that means? You've got 231 ways in which to improve, which is not bad at all. Adding some Deepkin. No, I'm not adding any Deepkin. This is for my Chaos Dwarf Demon Smith. This is what it's for. So there we go. Oh no, it's for my Zangor Shaman. It's basically a Zangor Shaman, but it's not going to be. So count as Zangor Shaman so that I can cast the bull. Yeah? Cast the bull spell. So. Happy with this? So then you guys can see, there's the top of the Balewind. You can see at the bottom, that's going to go on there. No dramas. So it's going to be a Balewind. But then, this is where it gets real techie. Why have you got a little plinth on it? Because the horn from the Beast of Chaos book is going to go like this. You guys can't see. Hold on. Like this. Yeah? And then... How's that? Oh, he's still too bloody short. Fuck. Dwarves are so small, aren't they? He needs another tiny tower, and then he's going to be fine. We'll get there. Every Zangor Demon Smith Shaman needs a Sharknado. Potentially they do. Shit, I didn't know it'd be small, too small. What about this little fella? This can go on top. That makes sense. Then you can go on top of that. You can be striding it. Let's see if that fits. It's so awkward. How much just bashing kits together to get exactly. Nailed it. Okay, so that's going on as well. Shave some of the bottom of the fire off. Nah, I'm just gonna stick. I've got this little plinth again from the hero set. I'm just gonna use that instead. Stick that on. Chaos. That's going to look good. So what are you all up to? How are you doing? You doing some hobby this evening? Are you all prepping for tournaments coming up anytime soon? Someone asked, Witch King, I am taking Mechanicum to the Heresy event that I'm attending. So this is going to look so cool. People are going to be like, oh my god, that's so radical, Rob. Hi, Mr. Viking Miniatures. Mr. Viking's Miniatures. Mr. Viking's Miniatures, do you have many Viking miniatures? Because it would be cool if you did. Hi, LLV. How you doing? Hi, Pa. You build a Manticore. You playing Beast of Chaos, Pa? Oh, my God. Or are you playing Chaos? What are you doing? And then, just get this right. That's too bloody low, isn't it? Or guard. What are you taking? Now that is heresy. Or guard. Nice. Okay. Any news on Secret AOS project or still full secret? It's not just JPIC. It's not just an AOS project. It's just a secret project. That's all that can be revealed so far. The secret project, SEKRIT, is in full swing, which is good. It looks very, very exciting. Very, very exciting, if I'm honest. I got a little bit carried away with the future iterations of the secret project earlier, and I had to rein myself back in. But it's just because I want the best for you guys, realistically, and I want something I like to do really well. That's what I like to do. And sometimes my eyes are sometimes a bit too big for my belly. That's what I think. So just need to learn. Just need to learn to be a bit better at stuff. You have a metric ton of Mr. Viking Miniatures. You're a Space Wolf player, just like Serbator in the chat. Yeah, man. You find out at Crimbobo, Mr. Warhammer Rob. That's when the announcement happens. So I'm announcing that there'll be an announcement, which I know is a shitty thing to do, but I'm very sorry. Guilty story. Was feeling a bit down, so I went to the English store, bought a pack of rich tea biscuits to the equivalent of £4. Just ate them all with a cup of Tetley tea. I also paid an extortion about £4. Good evening, Chuckabutty. LLV, man. If you shouldn't feel down. You're great. You do great stuff every day. You're a smart fella. And yeah, you're a cool dude. Chuckles, you good? Are you really good? You look great, Chuckles. That's what you are. Now that you're not fat, you look great. So, I love this. Well done, sir. Well done. £4 for rich tea biscuits. You know what really triggers me is some people love bourbon biscuits, and I'm like, I'm not about that life. Like, I grew up real poor. That's fine. I don't mind that. Like, I think it taught me a good bunch of life lessons that I really appreciate. But now I'm at that stage where I'm like, I don't need rich tea biscuits. I can do better. That's what I'm saying. But there you are, LLV, you're just eating away. Crimbobo is going to be ace par. Crimbobo, ace par, have you heard that there's going to be an Australian co-commentator? I'm all right, thanks, Adam. I'm doing okay. It was a bit of a tough week last week. I don't know if some of you may or may not know, but we had the studios broken into and we lost like 15 grand of camera equipment, which was a pretty bad day. And then something that I don't overly want to admit, but I will. I found out. I went outside. I got a little upset. I kicked a wall. Well, it was a grate. Didn't think much of it. Then got a message at the beginning of the week from the people who owned the building that the grate was attached to, and was like, "You broke our window." So I just had to go in and pay for their new window, which was £450. So all in all, it's all my fault. I fucked up in a big way, but felt a bit sorry for myself earlier. So I was like, "You stupid twat! Why did you do that?" Oh, don't worry, LLV. It'll be fine. One day there'll be a community. That's literally what we're building here. Every single day. We're doing it. So, yeah, I got this little fella. You see? Oh, you can't really see. Won't focus. Here he is. I'm evil! And I'm going to cast some spells! So, that's this guy. No, I'm all right. I've got a coffee. I'm fine. So, there's this guy. And then he goes on top of this. If you guys can see. Get ready. Yeah? Jingo. I'm not going to put him on until he's painted. And then once he's on top of the Bearwind, yeah, tell me this can't count as a Skyfire. Not a Skyfire, a Zangor Shaman. Someone says, because there's going to be more money in this. Plus, I just don't want to buy a Zangor Shaman. Screw that guy. Yeah, so there's this. And then I'm going to put this trumpet on from the Beast of Chaos spell. Right. And then he's going to be blowing the trumpet like the hell, like The Horn of whatever. Helden? No. What is it? What's Lord of the Rings 2? Oh shit! Does anyone know the horn? That horn. Helm's Deep. Sound the horn. So I just did this little bit of hobby just to show you what it's going to look like eventually. Helm Hammerhand. That's right. Do the horn of Helm Hammerhand. Only this will be the evil version. So this is not going to be a fast project. I want to paint this up really, really nicely. So currently that is all you're going to see of this. This is now getting stuck in a box and being like, okay, you'll get painted up in the future, not right this second. So, but you guys have been there at the start, and I'll do the rest of it later on at some point if that's okay with you. Sometimes do you fuck that absolute. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Like, I've been pretty lucky. I've never lost anything to burglary before, so I feel like I've dodged many a bullet, and it was about time. It was just a shitty time for it to happen. That's all. And they didn't steal the camera. They didn't steal the equipment for live streaming, so that'll fucking teach them. Yeah. Little do they know that they could have stopped us, but they didn't, which was great. But just Horn of Gondor, but just make the Horn of Asgore. Actually, it's the Horn of Azeroth. That's what it now is called. Cut down the swirly bits so it's the same height as the Zangor Shaman. Yeah, I guess if it's too tall. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, don't want it to be too tall. Wait, OJ found the old King Kazdor model. I haven't seen that model. Can you send it me or put a link in the Discord and then link it in the chat? So I want to look at it. What are you all up to? Any of you doing any hobby? There's some of you are painting. Oh, fucking hell. I've run out of bloody activator. This is getting done another day when I've got activator. Screw that guy. Screw that guy to infinity and beyond. That's what I think. Nailed it. Right. Am I doing Beast? No, I'm not doing Beast of Chaos, pal, but I'm going to ally in a Zangor Shaman. I really want to do the Beast of Chaos, but I don't have the time to do the hobby. So, and I'm playing Chaos Dwarves for a year, but they look awesome. So, and I really want to see yours. Plus, you've got loads of good shooting. I freaking love this spell. I also love this spell. I think this spell's really solid as well. Like, what? -2 bravery in AoE. Woo! Yeah, baby. You're painting some Ultramarine commissions, Mr. Vikings Miniature. Have you got a link or a picture or anything I can see? Battle Brother Seraphim, painting up some Gutbuster Ogres. I want to see them. Can you just send us links? Let me click it. I want to see if you can. Hi, Splinter MD. Let's see you again. You're enjoying the Beast. Have you played with him yet, Pa? That's what I'm really interested in. Right, but talking about that, just in case someone does argue with my Zangor Shaman, here is a Bray Shaman. I do quite like the idea of Beast of Chaos. I think they have everything in every phase. They've got a really good magic phase. They've got really good combat phase. They've got a really good shooting phase. And their movement's really good. It's pretty much a great all-round army. I would say that they don't really have any good monsters because I think all their monsters are pretty naff. You can still ally in some pretty solid monsters, so, you know. Oh, it's so nice knowing that I can sub-assemble these models because I'm going to take my time hobbying because I'm not rushing to get stuff on the tabletop because I already have an army that I'm playing for the next year. That is the future, in my opinion. Like, not building to play, and then just being like, oh, how quick can I get this done? Knowing that I can dedicate the time to paint these models properly is such a kind of bonus, really, for me in my head. I think another guy up here might be saying, it's Flukesy, you in the Legion of Asgore WhatsApp group? I need to get you in there. I'm going to message you later about it. Direx, painting up Tree Revenants for a November tournament. Where is the tournament? You're enjoying it so far, good. Can I shill again? Can I shill an agenda in the chat? Can I shill an agenda? Yeah, man. What's your agenda, LLV? Go for it. Battle Brother Seraphim. When I get them ready, I will send you some links, Rob. Yes, please do. I would really like to see that. Always do. Always send them out. Especially cool on the show, because we can all click them at the same time and all do this. Ooh, yeah. 138 boards and swords. Nice. That's good. Yeah, that's not a Zangor Shaman. And then I'll put a Bray Shaman on top. And I'll be like, sad face. Sad times. I just don't want to buy a bloody Zangor Shaman. They're great models. I just don't like their aesthetic as it ties in with the rest of the Hashut range. Whereas the Beast of Chaos models tie in really well with all of the Legion of Asgore stuff. This is an awesome model. Fucking hell. I've already got my knights built and painted for the League of Knights. Witch King, you coming to the League of Knights? Yes! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Thanks, OJ. The League of Knights is going to be brilliant. Oh, look at that old dwarf dude with a horn. Let's go. No one wants a Zangy boy. Santi. Bar, you can praise our ace. Do them. What, Bray Shamans? Yeah, I'm going to take my time. Yeah, man, so hype. Ooh. What are you going to bring? What knights are you going to bring? What knights? One night in... The only thing I'm really upset about with the League of Knights is that I can't go. Really pissing me off at this stage. It's just like, wouldn't that be fun? Just taking Imperial Knights or Chaos Knights or whatever you're taking. Just upsetting. This is Failcast, by the way. Really enjoying it. Okay, you do that. Good job. LOV's put working on some tweaks to my 1,000 Suns. Aceface, did you happen to hear the chat that we had on Chapter Tactics about the tournament results? And that 1,000 Suns are posting just amazing results, realistically. But they're they're not the most underrepresented faction, but considering how many armies get played of 1,000 Suns, that they usually win a lot. And if you heard it, have you got any idea what you might attribute that to? Because that's really interesting. Working on the Shimon equivalent of a Luminarch. Shamanarch. Oh. So a Gallant, a Crusader, an Errant, and a Castellan. Gallant, Crusader, Errant, and Castellan. Yeah, man. Ooh. Have you got pictures, Witch King? Show me them. Show me them pictures. Fuck, that looks really cool. I really like that. Do you want to see my Luminarch Ahish? Yeah, I can go get it. Do you guys want to see my Luminarch Ahish? I'll go over and grab it. He's a spell singer I finished at the weekend. I just used a summoning. Thanks, OJ. Oh man, that looks great. I love the earth. I love the base. The base looks amazing. That looks really cool. I don't have any knights for your night fight tournament. Can I come and just yell at people slow playing? If anyone's able to slow play with four knights, then good luck to them. Here's a quick pick of one of them. Thanks. Thanks. That is such an ultramarine. That's such a classic ultramarine. What have you got here? One classic ultramarine. Thanks, Mr. Vikings. There was a fella built a knight at the League of Knights, and it had a big bell on top. Yes. Yes. Did you not see it? Yeah. Adam. That's his name. Yeah, he's great. He's really looking forward to it, I think. And I really want it to be good for him. He's kind of like my core target audience. Someone who just wants to come and have a great time. Wow. Hugh. That Dreadsaurian. Holy bananas. You've smashed that, Hugh. That looks excellent. Really good. Ooh, that is scary. Good job. That looks really cool, man. Someone should buy a ticket for the Italian Warfare just to trigger up. He's banned. He's perma-banned. I'm just going over to get my Luminarch Ahish so I can show it to you guys because I quite like this Luminarch. It's a Luminarch! Where is it? Where are you, young man? There you go. Oh, it's got caught up in a Knight Heralder that's really a phoenix and a dragon. So this, gentleman of the court, is my Luminarch of Heesh. Oh, you guys can see. Actually, Treeman Ancient. Alright. It uses it as a gun. Yeah. Pow, pow, pow. I've actually got 3 Luminarchs that are all exactly the same. They're all using, they've got one that's mounted on the shoulder over there, and then another one that's got one kind of like nuzzled up. So that's kind of, I've got a lot of tree men that do have that kind of build. It's like no one can so play at this Italian player be like, hold my beer. Yeah, I hope you guys think that's all right. I don't know. Well, if you don't, fuck you. It's my hobby, bro. I'm trying. There's me trying really hard. You leave me alone. All right? Nice. Yeah. Witch King? What you got? Oh, they're unites. Oh, nice. Nice in yellow. That looks awesome. Look, it's going to be so easy to carry as well. You're just going to be like, stick in a box, take it, play a game, kick face. Ooh, you're going to try and throw something with that. Can you throw Titanic models with the fist? The fist of judgment. Thanks. I actually have LLV. This is the early days of Age of Sigmar, but I actually have an entire Sylvaneth army that's converted. I went to a tournament once and I broke the tournament with shooting. Like no one knew what a Luminar Kahish did. Not Luminar Kahish. What's it called? Oh God, I can't remember the name. The other one that's not this, not the Luminarch. Please, someone help me, dear Jesus. Celestial Hurricaneum. No one knew what they did, so I took Kernoth Hunters and Glade Guard and 3 Celestial Hurricaneums because they were 220 points, and everyone was like, "What?" And then afterwards, they were like, "These are going to be more points." So I still kind of want to run a list that is the Luminarch. In fact, maybe that's what I'll hobby next week. I'll hobby the Hurricaneum and the 3 Luminarchs onto some bases because I think that would be a really bad list, but a really cool list. And then 4 Ballisters and then just some battle line, and it would just be awful for people to play against. In a mixed order army, but I'd enjoy it. Ace, no, I'd have to check out. Really not sure. I think that people are scared to take Magnus, but he always does better than people think. That's my gut feel. This is talking about Thousand Sons in 40k. Also, Smite Spam does really well versus some of the meta lists, so if you get on the top field, it will perform really well, or is it just because I use them and I have a great record? Ace, just because you're a great player. There's no problems with that. Milky Badger, thanks for subscribing. Woohoo! But I think it's because people don't know how they play, so they're all scared of them, right? You use the battalion where you take a wizard and Sylvaneth. No, this is just back in the day. This was just back in the day, and it was not fun. 3 Hurricaneums, because they've got the Mortal Wound spell. They obviously can do Mystic Shield and they can do Arcane Bolt. But are they still? Let's just double check, because people forget this. Is this true of the Luminarch as well? Let's do some AOS foo currently. Because I love this. This is a great list. So Luminarch Heesh, the Battle Mage. So you can cast 1 spell, the Luminarch, and then the Hurricaneum, which is much more expensive now than it used to be. Cast 1 spell. So if I took a Luminarch and 3 3 Luminarchs and a Hurricaneum, they'd be hitting on 30-inch shooting, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, Ren 2 flat 6 damage. Pow! And then potentially 3v3 mortal wounds coming out the Hurricaneum. Celestar Ballisters would be, with an Ordinator, would be hitting on some sort of crazy numbers, and then I just sit there with some Dwarf Warriors and just shoot everything off the board. Never move. And maybe take some Paladors. That might still work. It worked with Hunters because you just gave them Mystic Shield. So they had a 3-up save and you just made them sit and then they just re-rolled and then they just shot with their bows. But that's when they were 140 points. Not 200 points. So it was really gross. I just shot every army to death. I got 2,000 kill points every game and I just won the tournament without really moving. I didn't have to move. The Glade Guard moved. That was their job. In fact, can I write that list now? Let's go find out. So I want to see. This is my list. I'm going to call it the dickhead list, but it's really fun. Right, so let's go a bit order. And let's go for, it's just going to be allegiance order. Let's first faction is we're going to do is the Eldritch, not the Eldritch Council, College Arcanate. And then we're going to do the Hurricane. It's 380 points now. Wow. Wow, so many points. Already spent 1,000 points. Got some wizards in it though. Then we're going to do a bit of Stormcast. Eternals. Then we're going to take the Ordinator. And the Incanter. We want all of the heroes if we can. Come on, Ordinator. Nice. Oh, we've almost spent too many points. Then let's add some War Machines. Let's take a Ballista, and a Ballista. And then we've got 300 points. I need 3 battle line units for 300 points. What's happened on Twitter? Anything bad? Nothing bad, I hope. Oh, I see. Yeah, fine. It sounds like you made a lot of friends with that list, Rob. This is back in the day. I told you, like, the Rob you have nowadays is the fun and friendly Warhammer Rob player, not the ass-kicking Warhammer Rob player. That Rob has been buried. He's too mean. He makes everyone sad. What's the order battle line? Dwarf Warriors. I want some Dwarf Warriors. Let's go to what are they called? Dwarfs? Dwarden? Dispossessed. That's what we want. Bit of order battle line if no one minds. Warriors. They are just battle line and they're 80 points. That's amazing. Brilliant. I haven't got the comet. I need the bloody comet. Someone get me the comet. Shit. The Ordinator. 1 less Ballista for the Ordinator. 3 Guild Guard. Are they cheaper? No, they can't be cheaper than 80 points, right? Yeah, I saw Elevate. Yeah. He is not a friendly man from everything I've ever heard. Question, is your camera broken? Is that really grey hair spreading out at the bottom? Dude, Season 2 of The Honest Wargamer. Day 2. Show 2. Yeah? We've got a new catchphrase. We've got a new plan. The Honest Wargamer in 2018, in Season 2, leading into Season 3, next birthday, is going to be the biggest Warhammer show on the planet. And you've decided to point out that I've got some grey hairs. That's what you're bringing to this show. The grey hair thing, right? Maybe I'm a little bit sensitive about it. Maybe I should use Just for Men, but I'm not doing that. Not to fit into your idea of beauty. Yeah, Vince is at Warhammer World tomorrow. I am going to see Mr. Vitrella tomorrow. In fact, he is a member and aware of the secret project. He knows about the secret project. You're getting grey as well. I'm right with it. Yeah. There we go. It's just so people stop calling me Young Rob when I'm at tournaments. Hey, Young Rob. What? I'm not young. I'm wizened by my experiences and years. That's what I think. Anyway, so I'm going to have to drop one of the Luminarchs, I think, unfortunately. So you're out, which is sad. And then I need to take the End of Spell, which is the Comet. This is the best list I've ever written. I think this might be the best list I've ever written. Tell me if you can beat this list. This is my question. Stormcast Eternals. Is this the shittest list you're ever going to have to play? It could potentially be. And the spells. I want Comet. Comet. The Everblaze Comet. There we go. I've got loads of points left now. I can get some really good battle line. More Dwarf Warriors. 40 Dwarf Warriors is only 280 points. Shut up. That's crazy. Right, does it? Show me how so much. Thought the Speed Freaks box. Let me go look at it in a sec. So, does anyone want to hear my Age of Sigmar list for 2018? It's not one, but I'm just gonna call it that anyway. Hi, Ghost Valley. You heard me on Chat Tactics. That's good. Yeah, those guys are great. Pablo's really smart, and obviously so is Pete, who put the list together, and Val. So I was in the company of legends. So I really didn't feel like I contributed much, but I'm glad I was there. So my Age of Sigmar list currently is a Celestial Hurricaneum with a Celestial Battle Mage, a Luminarch of Heesh with a Battle Mage ×2, a Knight Incanter, and a Lord Ordinator. And then 40 Dwarf Warriors, 2 lots of 10 Dwarven Warriors, and then 3 Celestar Ballisters, and the Everblaze Comet. And it's just a gun line, gents. It's just a terribly boring gun line with Ballisters that hit on 2s, and Luminarchs that do 6 damage that hit on 2s, and they all cast spells. So if you're playing in the Realms, it's 5 mages, and also I'm casting the Comet on you on turn 1, and it will suck, and it'll be terrible for objective play. But you'd never have to move. You just sit there shooting like a lunatic. It'd be quite fun, actually. That's my list. What do you guys think of my terrible Age of Sigmar list? I'm going to post it up on Twitter and see what feedback I get. What's Merchant Prince asking? Great model, shit rules. Oh, talking about the Speed Freaks box. Yeah, they're not very good, are they? Not very good at all. It's quite disappointing, actually, because so many of the new Orc stuff. So, like, I mean, the Met Guns were quite good, but I've heard they've been beaten to death in the new patch. Well, in the new book. I mean, Mega Knobs are great models. They suck. Flash Gits are great models. They suck. The Wasbomb Blaster Jet is a great distraction piece, but in reality, for what it can do in the game, mechanically, it sucks. It's just sad. The Repulsor Battle Tank for Space Marines. Someone on Twitter today was like, is this any good? And everyone was like, no, it's not. Like, it's like, the guy was like, why isn't it good? I could run a Firestorm Allegiance ability. I wonder which one I should run. Late to the party, what's the fine cash you're clipping? I am clipping at a great Bray Shaman. Bray Shaman! I'm going to cast wizardy spells. This fucking cloak is cool. Yeah, man. This guy's badass. That cloak is awesome. This is a great model. I've never built this model before. So cool. That's really nice. Has anyone painted one of these before? They're awesome. Screw these silly buggies. I just want to run Fluffy Drone Mob list in 40k. Me too, buddy. Oh, they suck. Well, sucks. The Gorkanaut or Morkanaut, that sucks. So far, at the minute, ATM. At the minute. So it's just interesting to see if everything gets worse or better in the future. I mean, just having, like, clan tactics just makes everything better, just based on, you know, you're getting a free upgrade to your army. So that's a positive, but whether or not anything else is going to be better, I don't know. Do you think Orc Buddies are going to say boys before toys? It makes sense that there's always a lot of boys in the list, right? Because that's how Orc mobs work. But you would hope. I don't know, gents. 40k is a bit of a weird one, right? At the minute, like you don't know what it. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one at the minute. That's why I'm excited about the night tournament. Like, get that 40k love right now. Just chill. Just run some knights at each other. Roll some dice. Be a Hor or Raudic. So I'll see. I'm playing Imperial Knights now. That's going to be my thing. We'll see. Hi, Eddie Mac. Hope you're doing really well. Eddie, do you want to hear my new list and see what you think? I imagine it's going to be you're going to be like, nah, that sucks, which I think is fair. What night tournament, Lucas Maximus? I will put it in the chat. Also, if anyone loves Age of Sigmar, you should check out the Sheffield Slaughter in the future, because I'm very excited about doing some stuff there. And it was one of my... Actually, thinking about it, I attended. It was one of my favourite events I've attended this year so far. Like, I really enjoyed the heats, but not because of the events team, because of the player base. But then I really enjoyed the player base at Sheffield Slaughter. But it was run really well, and it was just an awesome event. So, you revisiting your old filth, yeah, man. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for linking it in the chat. You revisiting your old filth. A filth of old, yeah. The guy's actually a big total cock one for no reason. Yeah, the event's going to be really awesome. I think it's almost sold out, but go find out, I think. I'm very... let's go to Twitch. Could you just post it in here? I wonder if you can... This is going to be really annoying if you can, because now you guys are going to start to do it. And I don't want it to be something that we do, but... Can I just do... Oh no, that's the event. Thank God. Hold on, let's find out. Maybe I shouldn't let it happen. Copy that. Or the short version. Let's copy that. And then... That's my list, AD. It's offensive. It's really offensive. Hi, the old traveller. Hope you're doing really well. Hope you're all well. You guys got any plans? AD, what army are you going to play over the next few weeks now? I'd be really interested to know how you what you're planning, and if you don't want to publicly say, that's fine. These are like angel wings. The British Shaman's awesome. Well, I really like it anyway, model wise. That looks really cool. Hi, Carmack. Yeah, I'm only going to be on for an hour because I've got to do a call later about the secret project. Otherwise, I'd stay for longer. Next week, I think I might build my order list really quickly. That. Yeah. That's my Luminart number 1. This will be the most unengaging army to ever play. It was so crap. It's like, hey Rob, do you want to play a game of Warhammer? No, I'd just like to stand here and shoot things at you. That's what I'd like to do. The old traveller. You're travelling? Where are you travelling to? Travelling to and from? Did anyone happen to hear the show about playing against Daughters of Cain yesterday? And has anyone got any answers for Daughters of Cain? It's like playing Tauton. It would be awful. It would be awful. No one would enjoy it. Why is Dispossessed as the battle line? Fluff just cheap. Actually, they ignore Battle Shock. They're really good battle line. They can do I think they can do a shield wall. So you can reroll the saves. That's really positive. So you can actually do a lot with that army. So it's actually really good. The Dwarf Warriors, 40 wounds for 280 points. Yeah, man. Seattle to Tampa. I don't know anything about American geography, but I imagine that's really far. When people talk about AOS like they're talking another language. So that's some people feel. Don't give ladies in skimpy clothing better saves than the Terminate. They have given ladies in had a meeting in Seattle. Is Seattle to Tampa far via driving? I'm really interested because I don't know at all. Oh, I've almost built all my stuff. Next up, possibly the best box ever, the Battle Mages. High Dionysus. Seattle to Tampa is across the whole USA. Wow. Wowie. That is too far. It's too far. Oh no. Square bases. Oh no, triggered. I've been so triggered right now. I'm mainly building these wizards because I want all the spare bits because they look awesome. And I need them. I need them for my ways. Has anyone ever bought the Battle Mage box? I think it's one of the best boxes ever. There's an Allies box, actually, for Age of Sigmar, which is all the Battle Mage bits. I don't know. Hi, Full Greamer. How you doing? How you all doing? What you doing? So, A, B. Can you build 3 wizards out of this box? It's crazy. Hi, Alctanoc. Actanolt. Yeah. I use the sword for my Space Marine characters. Yeah, man. Yay sword. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like all the other bits. The scythe is really cool, I think. And the Hurricane bit. But so is the, fire stick. It's an awesome little kit, in my opinion. I go Frigo Guard, same points personally. You get the save of 4+ for having sword. And reroll saves of 1 with shields. They also get hit bonus for every extra 10. So you change up the Merchant Prince. You change it to some Free Guild Guard. Would you change them all to Free Guild Guard for my list? Let's have a look. Free Guild Guard. All right. Legion's Order, Stormcast. Free Guild. Flukesy? What are you doing? You donate 1,500 bits more, you fucking babe. It's also put you at the top of the chart for the entire weekend. Ah. All right now. Thanks, Flukesy. Thanks, Flukesy. Is that because you're excited about me building the Chaos Dwarf on top of the Bellwind Vortex to trigger some people? Or it's because you think you're the best Chaos Dwarf player and you and me and Andy should have a Chaos Dwarf showdown one day? I really appreciate it. It's very lovely of you. And it means the world to me. Thanks. Thank you indeed. You guys are great. Really cool. I hope you guys are enjoying everything that we do from the Wargamer, because you're always awesome. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Anyway, you guys are great. Let's go. 46-hour drive? You can't drive. You must be having a break. You can't be driving for 46 fucking hours. That's crazy. Thanks, Flukesy. That's mad. That's bad. What the? I don't know how this goes together. Oh no, I fucked it up. There's a middle bit to this model that I didn't know. So, big question. There's an event coming up soon. There is a big Age of Sigmar event happening not far away from here in Derby. Who do we think is going to win it? What army? That's what's really exciting. And then Ace, if you're still here, when's the next big 40k event? I know we're covering the LCO. I'm very excited about it. And what army do we think is going to take it away at the LCO? For me personally, I think it's going to be Drukhari. But that's what I think. Oh, I love you, buddy. You can need another tea and a packet of biscuits. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, that guy's not a cool dude, in my opinion. I don't know why he would be so triggered. So, considering you've got 4 ballistas in your list, you might want to run it with Grey Water Fastness, bonus for war machines. I don't actually have 4, I've got 3 in the list. Hold on, let's change the list up before I keep building. Right, so, Warriors are out. So we're going to Free Guild, right? Free Guild! The Free Peoples. The Free Peoples. And then we're going for Free Guild Guard. I have them as well. And they look great. 280 points again for 40. And then you need to add a unit of Free Guild Guard and another unit of Free Guild Guard. So that's my 3 battle lines. So it's 2,000 points on the net. No, 1,980 points. So I've got 3 ballistas. I have 40 Free Guild Guard, 2 units of 10 Free Guild Guard. We've got the Ordinator. We've got who's going to make the 3 ballistas plus 1 to hit. Here's 100 points. You have the Hurricanum that's going to give him plus 1 to hit, plus it casts its own spell. Then you have the 2 Luminarchs of Heesh, which give everything a 6-up ignore damage save in their radius, which is quite useful. And they also have got a 6 damage shot. So yeah, you're just shooting. It's just a pure shooting army. What do you think? Yeah? No? I'm going to go for yes. I'm going for it. I'm doing it. And then what do we want? We want to be Grey Water Fastness. Let's be Allegiance Grey Water Fastness. If that's even legal. We do that day. You're still loving the memes. I've got the memes. I'm doing it. 10 minutes till I got the call. Got the call about the business. Someone asked me some questions, or someone just out and out give me something to talk about, or ask me, or tell me what you're doing. That's what I'd be quite kind of interested in what you guys are all up to at the minute in the next few weeks. Okay, my list sounds great until I play in the Shadow Realm. I just will never play in the Shadow Realm. I'll just shake hands and then just walk away. Am I really doing that list? No, because that list would be boring as fuck to play. It's kind of good though. I have in fact, I have all of that list. So I could do that list, but I would never do that list. I think it would suck. to play against. It would be boring and uninteractive. It's not bad though. You have the free go guard on a 4-up save, re-rolling ones because of a Mystic Shield, because you've got 4 wizards. Oh, there was no real corporate espionage. Just my close personal friend, Warhammer TV Dan, and I'm sure you guys know him from that. He he came. We're really friends. We're really good friends. We've just had dinner, and yesterday he's been going to the gym because he wants to get really fit and healthy, which I really respect and fair play to him. And then he came and borrowed my keys because I'm near the gym, because he wanted to dump his stuff here at the office, go to the gym, and then meet me after, because we were going to go and have a chat. And then he came back to the venue and he broke the key in the door, so we couldn't get in. And so obviously, because he works for Games Workshop, it's quite fun to abuse him and say that he was doing a bit of corporate espionage, when really he was just going to the gym and then doesn't know how to work a key, which is pretty stupid. And I'll never let him hear the end of it, but there was no actual corporate espionage. And plus, he's an amazing dude, if you ever get the chance to meet him. Not that I'll ever tell him that publicly, so we'll keep that between us. I'm pretty lucky. I've got a real great group of mates, if I'm honest. Yes, his newfound strength. Amy, I'm going to use that later. I'm claiming that. It's his new buff technique. Abaddon, destroyer of doors. You can also use the Knight of Zeros for another +1 to hit, as long as the Zeros will intend to the enemy unit being targeted. Ooh, no, I don't want any more pluses to hit. I want more shooting, I think. Here in Amsterdam and Manchester. Dionysus, you're going to smash it over there. Yeah, you're going to smash it over there. I really believe in you. You got that personal mission, Dionysus, to take out all those knight lists, right? That's your mission. Yeah, don't let anyone stop you. Are those for after gym chats when you get all the hot gossip from? Dad doesn't tell me anything, mainly because he doesn't know anything, because he's an idiot and he's never read a book in his life. So us being friends has got no impact on his work. Although I do. If you guys remember the what was it? The Squigoth battle tome. Not Squigoth. That's not the right thing. What was it? There's a battle tome that we were going to do where it was squirrels riding on top of hippopotamuses. Does anyone remember? Hi, Dasmall. I don't remember what the battle tome was called. Anyway, that battle tome is what I always ask him about. And then he's like, no, I can't tell you about the pretend battle tome that doesn't exist. I mean, I should ask him about Fishmen, but that was just Idner Thiepkin, right? That was the gag. So sad that I didn't get to reveal that joke. Still salty about it. Whee! Sea salt! Whee! Anyway. Did anyone see that Warhammer TV Kerry left? She was meant to come on the show and do an interview, but she didn't. I think in the end she didn't want to. I think the big spooks at Games Workshop scared her off, which is a bit sad. But yeah. Funny thing about running Free Go Guard is you can give a militia weapons stats aside. It's a great modern opportunity because you can give them a wide variety of weapons. Doing an iWorld themed militia for my Steam Tank Heavy list. That's awesome. That's awesome, the Merchant Prince. Make sure you put some photos in the chat. My mission for Manchester is best Necron. Last year there wasn't any, so I'm lucky I'll get it by default. Archaeology mission done 10. 5th edition Warhammer Skinks painted. Wow, 5th edition Skinks. She's left Games Workshop during our day. Yeah, she left Games Workshop. So that's a bit sad. She was going to come on the show and we were going to have a little natter, not a bitch fest, a natter. But I think she got told that she wasn't allowed or something, which obviously is silly. But listen, I'm not one to criticize other people's life choices. You know, she's her own person. Yeah, I've asked her already, but she was just like, and she was meant to come on, and then that's why we had to do a random show one day on a Monday. But I'm going to ask you, yeah, there are contractual things, I think, or there are alluded to contractual things. And that's me saying I think that someone there's spooked her a little bit to make her not go on shows and stuff, which is sad. That's quite mean, especially when you know, if you trot someone out in front of the public eye to sell your stuff all day long. Like, so obviously Tom comes on the show, he's lovely. Yeah, Nikos, lovely. Nathan, Jonathan. But if I ever felt that those people weren't comfortable being on the show or talking, I'd never ask them to be on. Like, you know, or I'd say, you know, are you okay? You comfy? You're all right with that? It'd be awful to have people on who didn't feel comfortable doing a thing, right? Well, I'm not game for that personally. I just think you should do better. Do better, man. Does sound like bullying, Lady Mac. That's what I'm saying. I feel like she was bullied. Get interview a piss off ghost to carry under a sheet. That would look great. Contracts do so. It's weird sometimes you don't know how much you appreciate someone until they're gone. I cancel subscription as the random people who appear now don't really interest me. That's the thing about having a host. It's a person you can talk to. Like, just with what's going on in your day. Like Diagnosis, we talked today. I know that you've got a tournament coming up with Necrons. I am enjoying the day shows. I feel like I'm connecting with you guys a little bit more, like, which I'm really enjoying. I'm definitely going to do some day shows after this week is done, because we're doing the week for the birthday. I just worry that it's going to impact how much work I'm going to be able to do, because I don't feel I can do some of the boring behind the scenes work while I'm also talking to you guys. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yeah. Thanks, Daz. Appreciate that. On totally sense professional note, non-compete clauses in HR contracts are unenforceable. Can have loads on the info on the site. CAB? I'll send it to her. Yeah, AD Mac, this is a show about AOS, 40k and hobby. It helps Games Workshop. It really does. Warhammer Weekly Vince is an e-stabber. He's always been an e-stabber. There is LV. We were talking earlier on. We were having a conversation about making associating myself with the right sorts of people in some ways, and like people like AD Mac. I feel proud to have people like AD Mac as someone who I can turn to and ask advice of. All you guys in the chat. There's a whole bunch of people in the community that are really awesome. Don't believe in bullying. They believe in making a better community for all. Super chuffed. So yeah, there's a good group knocking around, if I'm honest. And Warhammer Weekly Vince is one of those people as well. Warhammer Weekly Vince is the most polite, salty person in the world. If you ever actually listen to his show, he's got a very, very anachronistic way of being rude about things, which I love. Yeah, he kind of goes, let me define how you're wrong. And you're like, thanks, Vince. I appreciate that. Cheers, buddy. I will do. Citizens Advice Bureau. All right. Oh, cheers, man. I didn't know what that was. Anyway, hobby. What you're doing. I'm cutting out the extra bits for these Vizards. That's right. Some Free Guild Wizards, because they're just so cool. But I was hoping to use the bodies or some of the spare bits because they're just awesome. Look, the little snake part, the scythe, and I thought that these would be extra little addendums to some of my Chaos Forces in the future. This little smoky vial is just brilliant. For spare bits, you can't really ask for much more, in my opinion. Yeah, it's just full of bits. It's just wicked. It's just fab. Yeah, loads of like cute little bits that you can add on. Hey, love the show and atmosphere. Hi, Fear Sean. Thanks very much, man. Appreciate that a lot. Vince is freaking hilarious when he gets salty. He is funny when he gets salty. And what's funny is he doesn't, like, Tom never says you're being salty, Vince. Tom's like, this is not the time to start that fight. Symbol, you wish they made more boxes like these? You paint 80. You go back to death. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh my God, I want to know what you're playing. I don't know what you're running. Skeletons, no. Ooh, I don't know. Neferata, no. I don't know what you're running. I'm trying to guess. It's not more guests. Yeah, that would be awesome. I think Games Workshop are kicking out the park with the models they're making at the minute, though. I got to say, my favourite bit is the end of spells. Endless Spells box set. If I could get the Endless Spells box set at a discount several times over, I would. Because it's just got tons of cool shit in, which is just awesome. And does anyone know anything like that? Like, does anyone know any... now, I know there's Miss Miniatures. They make amazing models. Terrible website to navigate, but the actual models are excellent if you ever get the opportunity to go on them. What I really want is just a ton of, like, just models that kind of fit the aesthetic for cows and bulls. So what? I'm going to go on Miss Miniatures right now. Screw this. I haven't got any money, so I'm not going to buy anything from there. But I'm going to look. I'm going to do what we all do and pretend is hobby. And if us pretending hobby time is looking at models online, then surely doing a show. The website's better. This looks better. Oh, this looks better. They've got some fucking awesome models. Hey, mate, your son works for who? Miss Miniatures. What? Full-time store managers, staff, yes. Part-timers get 0 discount. Right. What you showing, Carl, Matt? Oh. Wow. You get 50% off these. These look great, AD. Such a shame you can't run them at Warhammer World. If only there's an independent tournament circuit like the Sheffield Slaughter, where it's absolutely okay to take Miss Miniatures models. Holy bananas. Coming soon. These are new. Show me more. They're quite cheap. How big are they? They should put them next to something. Like, you should see what they look like next to something. Yeah, so I'm on the Miss Miniatures website, if any of you want to join me. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself about research, Rob. What are you saying, OJ? About researching things? That's important, I think. I think giving good opinions is... I would rather my opinions were more well thought through, and I need to read things for them to be well thought through. The Wizard Dude on the Manticore is a great little model to buy, by the way. The Wizard Dude on the Manticore, what, from Games Workshop or from Miss? I wish the words were easier to work out. You can take those models to Canhammer, Rob. Shout out to Canhammer. Yeah, baby, shout out to Canhammer. I would like to go to that eventually. I want them. What are the beast sets called? They're not called jutes, are they? They do some great stuff. Giants that look really awesome. Oh my god, that guy looks great. Goat Eater, the freebooter captain. Yeah, man. I'm kind of done with buying the same box from Games Workshop 18 times, if I'm honest. I kind of think I want a unit that looks one way and a unit that looks another way, because if I'm going to paint up 90 dudes, and I know that means maybe I can't go to the heats with an army, but I think alternate models are going to be the future for me, because I'm just going to want to enjoy my hobby more. I'd like it all to look a little bit different, right? Government guidelines for non. By the way, speaking of Games Workshop model, anyone got a good idea of the Everblaze Comet? I've got the Knight to ally my Seraphon, and I just need that tool to extinct the race. Are you going to take the Everblaze Comet, Alkanaut? You should. It's really good in the game, if that helps. Real question, Rob. Are you Beastmen in... Are Beastmen in a good spot now? Dude, the Beastmen are in a great spot, man. Really solid. You can build a really cracking, absolutely top tier, 5-game winning, in my opinion, Beast of Chaos army. Formiac, I think. Cheers, 80. Wow. Whoa. Wait, is only 13 quid? Fuck. Bellic, son of Balor. He looks awesome. Fucking hell. Yeah, man. Some of these are great. This is not me knocking Games Workshop models, by the way. This is just me saying there are some other talented artists in the world making models, and these look great. Mr. Hector, I'm currently looking at Miss Miniatures. It's a bit of a weird name, so I'll put it in the Twitch chat. So this is what I'm looking at. That's maybe what we should do a show on. We just go and check out a ton of other different games companies and look at their models. That'd be quite cool. Yeah. I don't think many other people do that. That'd be fun. Plus, most of the world, you're Yeah, Dude just go back and do the review, man. So I think one of the tricks I missed, Dude with the review is that probably you can take a lot of the Ungol Raiders with shooting, and they're way better than I gave them credit for on the show. So just a bit of a clarification, I think. They do a 30% off Beastman at the minute. Stop it! I have no money, so I won't be getting into Beastman right now. But that guy looks cool. Who's that guy? Fuck, he looks really good. Yeah, man, they're kick-ass. I played against some of these before. My friend Steve Foote, his son, has got a ton of Mace miniatures. He's got Quano, Stronax Ute. They have fucking got some intense names. They look great. Yeah, man, that's a great army. That looks really cool. I like the goat. Yeah, the goat's awesome. The goat on top of the kind of the other goat rider. That's great. This is not what I intended to do today, but... And I'm going to immediately click off, so I never accidentally buy any of these. He looks cool. Cran, Unten of Baular the Bear. Yeah, alright. Just sorry about this. Angry Scots swinging vibranium swords as robots. What? This is where we live now, in Dark Ages England. Wait, the Chimera is just awesome. What's the Chimera under? Just make it more searchable by name. Just do dudes. Just do dudes, monsters. That big thing's cool. What's that? The Pleat Beast. Yeah, just show me big things. That's all I care about. Show me the big guys. That thing's gross. That is an awesome Beast Lord alternate model, isn't it? What's people saying? That's fine. Alright. Right. I'm later than I'm meant to be. Sorry, dudes. I couldn't help but stay loyal to Games Workshop alone. Don't know why. No, I get you, Daz. I get you. The biggest thing is that you know you're not going to be able to take some of them to some tournaments, right? Thanks, Mr. Rector. Which is sad. That is cool. The paint job on that's insane, right? He is cool. Yes. That's really cool. Yeah, I think it's the fact that, like, how much does it put everyone else? Wow, just found a great wall for my Blood Bowl team on Mace Miniatures. There you go. Dionysus, thanks so much for subscribing. I forgot to switch to Patreon earlier today. Oh, Dionysus, thank you anyway. Really appreciate you. I appreciate everyone who's on Patreon and on Twitch subscribing. It means the world to me and all of us. You just get some great stuff in the future. Right. That needs to shush. It's not helpful. Right. This is not turning into the Mace Miniatures Appreciation Society, but there's just some great models. I mean, if I wanted to be a prick, I could also say there are some models I don't like, but who's that guy? Just, if you've got nothing nice to say, just don't say it, right? You know, they're not asking for me to look through their website and cuss things out. But I also think some of them are really, really great. And I think most models are really great. That guy's amazing. Karawek of Kandu, the Wardrune on foot. That guy is baller as shit. Look at that guy. Yeah, man. Anyway. That's got me super excited. Anyway. Yes, no more of that. Thanks for the Mace links. Some great stuff on there. No problem, brothers. Like, probably I might do a show with the guys, or I might get someone on who's like quite good at miniature painting. Swan Mighty. All right. Thanks for subscribing for 4 months in a row. And I might get some dudes on, and like we can talk about different companies and the different models that they do. We'll just do like a big model conversation. Just be like, and I'll get loads of pictures up, and we'll just be like, have you seen these skeletons? They're pretty cool, or something similar. That's quite fun. If you guys would be interested, anyone think that would be interesting? Questions? The Formiac Warriors of the Balor Infantry Starter looks awesome. The Formiac Warriors of Balor Infantry. Is that these guys? I don't know what you're saying. Value for Warherd. All right, yeah, good. I'm just learning. Listen to you guys. Look, would be great. New show idea, looking at alternate models. Yeah. To discover a new alternate model. What sprue do you have in hand? Wizards. The battle mages from the College Arcanate. I'll sign in all day. All right. This one from Kadim, Titan for Chaos Wars is working well, says Mr. Hector. The rest of my other company proxies are from Ultra Forge Miniatures. All right, I'm gonna start a thread in the Discord chat. I'm gonna start it now, and then I can come back to it later, if that's all right with you guys. Yeah. And then in the meantime, just because it's really funny, should we go raid the other stream? I've got to go now because I've got shit to do. I've got work to do at 10. I'm DJing, but I'll be back tomorrow in the day at 12 o'clock. Back all week through the day at 12 o'clock. And then obviously we've got the show on Thursday about 40k. If that's all right with you dudes. I've got loads of hobby to do and stuff, but yeah. Cool paint of some minis coming out, which are great paint challenges, plus Andy Waddle and Henry still great guys. All right, cool. Let's do a raid. Is everyone ready for a raid? Woohoo! See you guys later. Let's do it. Oh no, it doesn't work. Oh no, it did work. Let's go, boys. We'll see you later. Let's go have fun. Oh, they've stopped the show. Oh, boring.